What's up guys, Boy here. Today we're doing another video. Today we're taking a look at the Swiss SM67. Let's begin. Ah yes, now this mask in particular is also made by the same company from the Swiss SM74. You know, Herbert Cerner. Yeah, they made this mask too. And particularly, this was introduced in 1967 to be exact. Which that's kind of also, for mine example, was actually made in 74, which I think this was kind of almost the last leg of it. That might be a reason. This actually was actually used for civil defense units, so civil defense, that's kind of what it is. Let's get to the bag itself. Now this bag is made out of like cotton or something, or rather this one's made out of cotton. This one in particular is kind of more of that haversack kind of material, not polyester to be exact. Let me go check the bag's material is. Okay, the bag itself is probably made out of like poly bag, that's what it is. So it actually be secured on two buttons on both sides. The strap is also a shoulder strap. For this one is kind of more likely for a belt usage. It's also secured with a button. So inside of the bag itself, there's actually a couple compartments for it. Yeah, there's actually a couple of two pockets inside here on front of it. And there's also the actual bag. It actually is made by Morso 1971. That's actually what it is. Kind of just similar to the SM74 to be exact. And the thing is about it here, the filter is also kind of the same. It's the, of course, it's the same filter that I did previously mentioned in my SM74 review. So, yeah, it's kind of the Schultz filter 74. It's actually used by the same Schultz filter 67. Which, of course, this is also kind of the thing about it here. So this mask is made out, the face piece itself is made out of the softer rubber material. The entire assembly, or rather, the filter's the thread is of 40 DIN, so it's almost kind of like a Stadnag isn't it? With a rubber gasket around here, also having a rubber exhale valve assembly to it, so it's actually go downwards. With the flap piece must be inside of here. Actually been secured with a piece of steel around the entire exhale valve, or inhale and exhale valve. Here's what the eyepieces is made of glass. The eyepiece, eye material or eye frames secured with two pieces of metal. Here's a Inca 15.6988884. That's and so another thing. It's also on the other hand. Two pieces of steel inside of it too, yeah. This one says of U or 11-655011 with a 3 on there. And this one in particular, oh, yep, there it is. So it's kind of screwed like that. This one I have is a U-6550-2 and a 2 on there. And this one is particularly made in 74, 31-74. That's a 0. That's kind of like size normal, or that's a D. And the kind of a weird thing about it here is this one's a 0, but for size about it here, it actually goes by -C and all that. That's kind of what it is. Back of the mask itself, it actually has a unique different head harness of all things. So this is how to function as it is. All have D-rings around the mask. It's a 5-point head harness with an elastic strap to it. So this is how you adjust it. You actually turn this clamp off, and this is how to tighten and to just loosen. And that's how you can act. And then you put that on, and that's how it is, with a piece of vinyl on the back of it. Now, inside of the mask itself, inside of the mask itself, to be exact, here's what it looks like. Yeah, there's really nothing a lot inside. It's kind of a very simple piece inside of it. This is the inhale, and there's the exhale. Oronasal cup and all that. And this one in particular, it says P1 38 30 or 73 with a lightning bolt and a circle on there and a 2. That might be a production like symbol or something like that. That might be the reason. So this is how the mask functions. So this is how to inhale. It inhales to here, and then it exhales down here, kind of like that. So let's test this bad boy out.
So this is what it sounds like with the mask on.
So the mask itself is kind of becoming much more of very much of a, was actually kind of the first step of something like the SM74. This is kind of the more of the earlier, Swiss mask, which is kind of also becoming a little rare to find. So it's actually kind of a not bad mask. So I'm giving the SM64 an astounding of kind of bit of an 8 out of 10. It's a pretty good quality mask, and it's really a not bad deal about it here. So that wraps up of the SM67. I'm Artillboy, and I'm signing out. I'll see you guys next time.